talk a little bit about my experience seeing Tenet. Let me give you the experience. First of all, I had to go out of state because I'm in upstate New York, and Governor Cuomo still has not allowed indoor movie theaters to open up in the state of New York. I've been saying for several weeks now, I think he's waiting until after Labor Day, and at this point, yes, that's going to happen. I went to Vermont because that was actually the closest place I could see Tenet. So I go to this theater in Vermont. I walk in, hand the woman at the counter my ticket. I walk into the auditorium, small room, held about 90 people, could only serve 45, 50% capacity for movie theaters in the state of Vermont right now. Went in, was one of only 6. This is the first Tenet showing on Monday. It was about 6:30 at night, and I was one of 6 people there. The other few people, there were a couple who were in their 20s, late 20s, early 30s, couple guys. The other few guys were in their mid to late 50s, early 60s. A couple of them from each group were eating food a little bit during the movie, but it was only a small percentage of the entire runtime from watching the ads, 3 trailers, and the 2.5-hour Tenet movie. You know, just a small percentage of that was spent eating food. Kept my mask on the whole time. Everybody else kept their masks on the whole time. We all sat apart. Everybody in their group sat apart. We all sat in the different sides of the room. The aisle was down the middle. We sat on the opposite sides. And we watched the movie, and then we left. It was a rather straightforward experience, and it was nice to be back in an indoor movie theater. I hadn't been in an indoor theater since March 12th. So we went from March 12th to August 31st without going to an indoor movie theater. Long time. You know, wow, almost 6 months I hadn't been in an indoor theater, but it felt good. It felt like, just like old times, except now I have a mask on my face. But if you just, if you don't adjust it too much, if you set it in one place and you just sit in your chair, I was okay. I was okay with that. Now, the movie itself, Tenet, honestly, it's a semi-forgettable film.